Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Pink Flamingo. I just want to say, guys, my voice might crack here and there because I'm kind of under the weather. So just bear with me if you can, guys. Um, I also want to say I just released a video on Kathy White and Jay-Z. If you're not familiar with that story, I would kind of advise you'd probably find some videos on YouTube because it's somewhat of a crime mystery story. Um, and that video is more on the lengthier side, guys, only because, when I do reading on people who are deceased, I refuse to go right in and just start shuffling cards and being nosy. I kind of want to treat people who are deceased with respect. And I don't want people to just remember her based on just her crime story, but she was a real person and a real individual to her family and her friends. So I take the time out to share a little information about her before we go into the cards, okay? I also want to say for some of my viewers, some people, might feel uncomfortable with, getting into the comment section and being like, well, I think this card meant that, or I felt like this card meant this. But this is why I have the comment section open, guys. Um, for all the time that I've basically been a reader, I've had readings done by other readers. Um, and that's because I don't read my own tarot cards. That's just something I just refuse to do. And the one thing I notice about the business with tarot card reading is that, it's very hard for clients who are not necessarily educated on tarot cards to understand what is in front of them. And so it's just basically your tarot card reader delivering a message to you. And for me, when I started my own business, I was like, I want to do Oracle. I want to do tarot cards with keywords on them because I want my clients to feel like they can participate in this with me. Because my job, as how I feel it, I feel like I'm a vessel and I'm just used to pull the right cards. But I feel most people are intuitive in their own way. Some people are dreamers. Some people see things. And, the reason why I feel like I've had clients and been blessed that way is because when I pull my cards and I show them what's there, they sometimes can be like, you know what? I can resonate with that card. I had a dream and this is what that means. So for me, I just consider myself to be the person that builds the foundation and I share the information and they can internalize it the way they see fit, right? Because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. And sometimes you just need a little bit of assistance to bring out the truth about something. And that's kind of how I look at my job. I don't look at my job as being the person that's 100% right. I don't consider myself a Miss Know It All because I don't. And I will never tell my clients that I have a 100% accuracy rate because I don't. As you guys can see in a couple of my videos, I think it was like Taylor Swift, I was shuffling, I pulled the vacay card. And at the time when I did that reading, they weren't on vacation or anything. I just had saw a TMZ video where, Travis was in the VIP with his friends and they were having a good time. So I kind of chopped it up to, oh, okay, well, Taylor's still on tour. And then, my lovely subscribers were like, oh no, Flamingo, hey, yeah, they're on vacation right now. So for me, it's like I pulled the right cards, which was the important part. But you guys were the ones that were able to decipher it and say, hey, that's what that card means. And I'm completely okay with that, guys. Okay. So don't worry about that in the comment section. If sometimes you feel like a card means something to you, we are all spiritually tapped in our own way. And we're allowed to express ourselves how we feel as long as we are not disrespectful. Okay. So moving right along, guys, I'm going to be doing a reading on Kate Middleton. Well, not really Kate Middleton, but the Middleton siblings. Now, I had a discussion posted up, and for those who watched it, thank you very much. I don't keep my discussions up only because they're opinion based and not spiritual based. Okay, I want my channel to be more so about tarot readings. But when I don't do a tarot reading, I have an opinion just like everyone else, right? So I can completely say things that are inaccurate, things that are not right, because it's my opinion. To me, the only time it makes all the sense in the world is when I do this. Okay. Did I feel energy wise that Kate Middleton is sick? Yes. I don't think she's lying. I think she has cancer. I just think that they've known it for a little while and they just kind of shared it when they felt it was necessary to do so. I kind of still feel like Kate is willing to do what she can do to protect her children. But I think there's a little bit of something else going on, right? For my first reading of hers, it was very uncomfortable. And I kind of told myself that I will read her again in the future, but just not right now. Just based on my experience of how it felt when I read it, I kind of don't want to go back. So right now, I just want to kind of read the people around her to see if I can pick up any clues as to what's going on. I know that she did not attend, I guess it was at church for Easter, and people were expecting her to do so, or at least the children to do so. And I'm just kind of curious to know what her siblings know about this situation, okay? And what kind of relationship they had with their sister. As of recently, I do believe James, her brother, came out and kind of did that thing where he was like, like, we're going to climb this together. We're going to work on this together. We're here for you, sister, through your journey of cancer, which I thought was a wonderful thing for her brother to do, because I don't really hear much about her brother. I actually hear more about Pippa than I actually heard about her brother. So it seemed like her family's on board with supporting her through cancer, so they acknowledge it as a real thing. So like I said, I don't believe it was a fake thing. As for the video being doctored, green screen, guys, I am not the tech girl. So I can't tell you what they did to that video. I just knew the announcement was accurate. I just know, I don't know when that video was filmed. So there's a lot that goes into this right now, and we are still up in questions as to what is really going on. We know something is going on, but what is going on, we have no idea, right? Aside from the cancer diagnosis. So I'm going to be tapping into the cards, guys, and seeing what I can find. Okay. And we're just going to get right into it, guys. And I might go into a couple of decks today, guys. So I don't know if this video is going to be lengthy or not, just depending on my feeling, because I kind of want to see what we can pull about, James and Pippa and how they feel about Kate or Catherine, Princess of Wales. They are siblings, and I'm sure they still reference her as by her name. So I'm probably going to call her Kate for this reading. Sorry, guys. I got to get out of my chair. One of my incense kind of fell over here. All right. Let me see what I can do about that. All right. I'll be right in the chair, guys. Just don't want to burn my carpet. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're back. We're back. Technical difficulties. It happens around here. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle up and see what her brother and her sister feel about this situation, what they know, what comes out. And I might break it into two parts. I might just do James right now and see what comes out for him, see what he knows, what he's known about her, because, guys, we know siblings always know the tea. They know something. So we're going to see what's known. All right, Spirit. I'm going to do some slicing here. All right, can you tell me the energy? Can you give me the energy of James Middleton? What does he know about his sister Catherine of Wales? Or what does he know about Kate? Because that's probably what he refers to her as. What does he know about Kate? Oh, okay. Well, I got the feminine energy that pulled right out. Okay. It kind of flipped. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I do take that as a real flip. So as you guys know, with the feminine energy, this has been the card I've always been getting for Kate or Princess of Wales. This is always her card that pops up. Okay. So I take it her family sees her as a gentle person, a nurturing person, and a mother, because this is always the card that Spirit gives me out of this deck for her. Because you guys know I did the reading before and I was getting smell the roses in this one. So you guys know, for the people who've watched my channel, you know, okay? Okay, Spirit. How does William feel? Not William. How does James Middleton feel about his sister, Kate Middleton? And I know she is married, guys, but I am going to use her name that she's born with because that is how her family probably sees her. Okay? They probably don't see her as Princess of Wales. They probably just see her as regular old Kate. Okay? All right. What's the energy here, James? What do you know about this situation? What do you think about your sister? Just Spirit, give me all of the energy that James feels towards this situation or his sister currently. Are they on good terms? Okay. Are they on good terms? Bad terms? What's the energy towards Kate? How does James feel? That card just wanted to do his own thing. All right, guys, I'm going to pull some cards. Wow. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of crap coming out of this oracle. A lot. Okay. Well, not crap, but you guys know what I mean. This is not clean at all. Okay. I feel like I should have done this reading before. So as we know, guys, James refers to her or looks at her this way, and Spirit also refers to her as this. You know, and it makes all the sense in the world. You know, aside of what we probably know of Princess Catherine, you know, the people around her think she's a gentle soul. They think she's very nurturing, and they think she's a great mother, right? So this is the card Spirit always gives me when referencing her, right? And this is not a public opinion. This is spiritual opinion and that of the people who love her, okay? Because this is how Spirit always brings her through. Now, I got the Harmony card second, which is balance, peace, and happiness. So what I'm taking from this, guys, is that Spirit is telling me that, you know, Kate or Catherine, through being a mother and just her and her femininity is what makes her balanced, right? So her brother feels that her just being a mother, being nurturing and all these things is what brings her happiness, brings her balance every day, right? But I got the clingy card coming up. Old exes, dead relationships, and old ways. So what I'm getting here, guys, from this card is her brother might be referencing to her current marriage, and he might be saying, like, this relationship is a dead relationship. And, you know, the monarchy is kind of stuck in their old ways, right? And he did, you know, Spirit did give me the Mask card. So hiding, concealing, and deception. So there's something about Kate's situation currently where her brother thinks there's something being hidden from them as a family. What it is, I don't know, but her, you know, this is a card I got for how James is feeling right now, right? And this came right after the dead relationship. So he feels there's something about the relationship between William and Kate. There's something being hidden from them as a family, right? He's also kind of giving me the relationship right now on how things are. It doesn't seem like they're in communication a lot because I got the block card, which is move on, nothing to say, stop calling, right? So this could be the energy that he feels towards William. Like he doesn't feel like, you know, I can pick up the phone and I can call this man. Um, every time I call him, I'm getting like, you know, that energy of stop calling. But he's also giving me the intimacy card, guys, and this is not based on relationship. I think what Spirit is describing is his relationship growing up with his sister and how he's always felt about her. He's always felt like they had a mutual respect, they had a unity and a closeness. So he's not understanding, you know, why he's getting this energy of this block energy. That's basically how I'm picking it up because it came together as a set when I pulled, which was the blocked energy, move on, right? It's almost like he's saying, like, why do we got to move on? What, like, why are we left out when I grew up with my sister and I've had this mutual respect, unity, and closeness with her my entire life? He also feels that chaos is occurring right now with them. He's feeling that, you know, there's disaster, there's downfall, there's something going on, right? He's also giving the consequences card, right? Where he's saying bad choices, games, and mixed signal. So this is how he feels about what he's getting towards his sister. So I don't know if this is the energy that he's getting directly from his sister Catherine or Kate. Maybe he feels that there's something going on, and they have no idea what it is, right? Because he's, you know, consequences, mixed signals. He's feeling like I'm getting mixed signals, like what the heck is going on, kind of thing. But for the last card, I got like freedom, standing up, and awakening, cutting ties. So it's almost like he's saying, you know, I've done my job as a brother to reach out to her. I'm getting this blocked energy from her. I know something's going on. I'm getting these mixed signals, but at this point, I just got to cut my ties because I've done everything I can do as a brother kind of energy is what, you know, these cards are giving me. So I'm going to put them back in the deck, guys, and see if I can get, you know, Peppa's perspective on this, and see how she feels towards this kind of thing. I'm just trying to make sure, guys, that I place them in different places. So give me a second here. But yeah, this is how Mr. James feels about his sister. It's like, I'm reaching out to you. I'm getting this blocked energy. I don't know what the heck is going on. So he basically described his sister and he gave me this card for her, right? He knows that this is what makes her happy, the mothering, the nurturing. This is the kind of woman she is. So he's saying, like, I don't know what the heck is going on. So I just kind of left it be where it's at. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, okay? I'm actually going to put some more of this on, guys. Just give me a second. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I have all the cards. Nothing's crazy here. Yep, this card's already flipped. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's flip it this way. All right, Spirit. Give me the energy on Pippa Middleton and her sister. Like, what does she think about this? How does she feel towards her sister? Does she even have a good relationship with her sister? Rumors are she doesn't get along with Kate and they have jealousy. How does she actually view her sister? What does she think? What does she think about this situation as the world is watching this? Does she think something is going on? Or does she think, you know, the world is crazy? All right, give me the energy on Pippa Middleton towards Kate Middleton currently. How does she feel? Let me do a bit of slicing, guys. How does Pippa Middleton feel about her sister or the situation? Right? What is the energies here, Spirit? What's the energy between these two sisters? Do they love each other? Is she concerned? Kate Middleton, born Kate Middleton. born Pippa Middleton. How do they feel about each other before all of this fame and money and responsibilities? What's their energy as just simple old sisters, siblings, rivalry? What's going on with these two? Hopeful. She's paranoid. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I got a few cards well, guys. I really did. I really did, okay? So she right now I got the card thrown up. She's being hopeful. She's actually it seems like they don't know what the heck is going on, right? They're pretty much where we are. They're kind of figuring out what the heck's going on. So she gave me the hopeful card. Spirit gave me the hopeful card for her energy. She's being optimistic right now. She's hoping for the best. But nonetheless, she's paranoid. You know, she's insecure a bit about this situation. She doesn't know what to feel. She's paranoid something odd is going on. You know, and then it gives me healing, self-care, meditation. So this can also refer to, you know, meditation. When you think about meditation, it's kind of like prayer, right? It could be a form of prayer. Like she's right now she's paranoid. So what spirit is saying is, you know, she could be doing yoga, different methods to relax, take her mind off of what it is she feels could be happening to her sister. So right now she's just trying to gather her thoughts through possibly self-care, whatever that looks like for Pippa. But she's also letting me know that she feels the environment her sister is in is toxic. She feels there's drama, arguments, incompatible. So this might be how she feels about the relationship her sister has with William. But I also got the longing card for her, right? So she's saying, I miss you. Let's talk. Let's have this reunion. So basically what energy is giving me is they haven't seen Kate, right? Her brother's simply saying, I've been on block. I'm trying to reach out. And she's over here saying, I miss you. Right? She also gave me this: established, settled, secure, and wealthy. Right? So I don't know what that means. They both are established, settled, secure, and wealthy. But I'm going to shuffle again because this is both of their lives and this is a description of their lives. So I'm going to see what else is there. I'll actually pull one more card. Okay. Okay, that goes together. That might just be her energy coming through with something, but I'm going to shuffle and see what else I can find, guys. And I'll just share what I just pulled off of the top to see if it even connected. All right, Pippa, what do you think? What do you think's going on with Kate, your sister? Give me some cards here. Because it seems like you're paranoid. You're saying the situation is toxic. You're missing your sister. You want to talk to her, have a reunion. What else do you want to share with us? What else does energy want to share with us on this situation? Okay. And I'll use another deck, guys. Wow. Wow. That card came back again. All right. Okay, so Pippa just gave us the entire tea. She just gave me the whole tea. Okay. Y'all, this is why I do readings, because, you know, my opinions are my opinions, but Spirit tells me everything I need to know. So she's basically saying, guys, I don't know what this is about, but it means something to them, right? She's saying established, settled, secure, and wealthy, right? So, and then I pulled this card off the top before I shuffled, which is the new opportunities, new career, successful business. So it's either Pippa wanted to do some business with her sister, and she's been waiting around to do the business with her sister, or what she's trying to communicate with the cards is, you know, which is what I think it is, because I'll show you guys another card that came up with it right after. The love affair. So she's saying, like, somebody wealthy that has some kind of business opportunities is what started this, like, love affair. Like, it's almost like she's saying this person's also wealthy. They connected on this whole business opportunity thing, and it led to an affair. So how I'm taking this is, it might be Rose Bushes that she's referring to, because I know Rose Bushes is wealthy, and so is her husband. Okay, I don't know if they presented this relationship to Kate as, oh, we're just doing business. We're just coming around to do business. Because what Peppa's giving me is like this relationship was built off of some kind of business transaction, right? Because she's saying this is some wealthy people problems, right? It's like, hey, let's do some business together, right? And then she's saying this is what led to the love affair. So Peppa is aware of there's some kind of love affair going on, because she gave me the love affair card right after that, right? But then she also, guys, I don't know if you guys can see this because I don't want to make sure that you guys see everything. Let me just pull my deck over here, okay? So you guys can see that I'm not pulling any new cards, okay? What did I get? She got blocked. So after the love affair, she's saying, like, something happened and she was blocked out of her sister's life. That's basically how I'm taking it. Right? She's saying, move on, you know, nothing to say. So I don't know if she's had a discussion with her sister about this love affair situation. And her sister was like, we're not going to talk about this anymore. Like, I have nothing to say to you about this, which siblings do, right? Because when you come through and you try to give your sister some advice, sometimes your sister wants to stay in toxic situation. That's a real thing, right? But she must have gave her sister the advice, like, you know, follow your dreams. Make up your mind. You could do better than this kind of thing, which is what you guys can see in this card. Make up your mind. You don't need this. Turn your back on this. This is the energy I'm getting. She's saying that her sister was shattered and broken from finding this out. This is the card I'm getting, guys. She's saying broken nightmares and failures have come from this love affair for her sister. She also gave me this card, so Spirit makes no mistake. Two-faced, double life, cheater, and a backstabber. This is how she looks at William. All right. We're going to go into another deck, because these cards is coming out, honey. I told you I only pull. But this is, I didn't, you know, she's paranoid right now, guys. She's paranoid. She is concerned about her sister, but she's being hopeful, you know. And she did give me the toxic. She's saying this situation's hella toxic. But she told Kate to get up and go. Follow your dreams. It's not with him. And Kate didn't want to hear this because Kate put her on block. But she's letting me know he's a two-faced, no good, you know what. And she knows about this love affair. And what she's saying is she's missing her sister. She wants to communicate and get back talking to her sister. So, guys, what it could very well be is what I'm picking up is, unfortunately, sometimes in life when we have a sibling or we have a friend that we love and we tell them the truth, they don't want to hear the truth. So what they'll do is they'll pretend like they'll put us on ice, like we, you know, like we're coming around to hurt them, just because they don't want to face the reality of how things are. It's almost like seeing us brings reality to the situation at hand. It's almost like I would like to just live in my delusion in peace. So seeing you and not talking to you is the best thing I can do. But Peppa seems to be very concerned because, you know, she's paranoid right now about her sister and her sister's well-being. That's the energy I'm picking up from the cards, and that's the ones that Spirit gave me that I showed you guys, so you guys could all read it with me and you can see how, you know, this is. So guys, I'm going to tap into another oracle and see what comes out of that. I might even do my traditional tarot cards tonight, but I just want some energy around this because, you know, I know siblings always know the tea, right? They usually heard something of that nature. So for me, I'm not surprised. And this is why I did the reading, because I knew they had to have known something going on. You know, I don't think her brother would go on the record for being like, oh, you know, I support you through cancer if he didn't really believe it, right? I think she does have cancer, like I said in my discussion. But they're a little worried about her. It seems like they're a little worried about her. I don't know what that is. I don't know. You know, she's saying through the cards here, Pippa's saying, I'd like to see you. And I got the block card twice, right? And you guys can see I shuffled. So other cards are coming up with the block card. And, you know, James is saying he's on block. Pippa's saying she's on block also. Take that what you guys will with that, but you know, you guys see the lineup of cards are very different, and that's the card that came up in both readings. Okay, so I'm just gonna sage my deck here, guys, a little bit, just to do some cleansing. All right, but guys, this is crazy. Cleansing old readings and negative energy, anything that does not work with light. Ashe. Love and light, anything that does not work with my spirit guides or my ancestors, anything that does not work with the God above. Okay. Anything that does not work with me, my ancestor, any negative energy. Sorry, guys, I got to do a little bit of cleansing. That's what I do with my cards. And shout out to everyone who, you know, are Christians and you guys had an Easter. I know you guys call it Resurrection Day. So I hope you guys had a good one. Over here, I'm a spiritual person. I respect all religions and what people, you know, choose to do. Not an atheist, and I don't practice anything dark. So just giving you guys the heads up. If you choose to practice something dark, that's between you and whoever. All right, guys. So we're gonna shuffle up a bit, and I'm gonna see if anything comes out of these particular cards. All right. So James Middleton. All right, Spirit. We're definitely getting some unusual cards for siblings, right? You know, no talking, no, you know, both of them said they were on block, guys. That's a card they both gave me. Very sad to hear that they don't have much communication with their sister. But of course, in my very first reading, way back when I did Kate, and I told you guys that I didn't want to do that reading again, she gave me the narcissist card. And when men are narcissistic, allegedly, and abusive, they do try to cut your family ties and your friends from around you because they don't want you to be strong and they don't want you to have a support system, which I'll get into details. You know, I'm going to shuffle, but I also believe that is the same reason Meghan Markle and Kate never got along, because I feel like William was the one that pinned them against each other. He kind of put things in Kate's head, you know, and kind of gave her a bad idea, because I feel like she had a relationship with Harry. So it was just very weird to me that when Meghan came around, it was like, oh, let's start all this fighting. It was more like he didn't want her to have a strong, I don't know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? A strong bond with another woman. Because, you know, when we got a little bit of sisterhood, we're kind of able to help each other out. And I felt like he didn't want her to share that experience, and he kind of keeps her isolated, if that makes sense. But anyways, guys, that's just my opinion. Ooh. Car's been always falling into my candle lately. I don't know what's going on. Happened with my last reading. Okay. We'll see what that's about. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is James Middleton's opinion on this situation with Kate Middleton, his sister Kate, born Kate? How does James Middleton feel? Anything he wants us to know energy-wise? I got one card already, guys. And, you know, it seems like I'll just shuffle a little more, guys. James Middleton. And Kate Middleton, siblings. I think he's kind of describing what he thinks. Yeah. Okay. It seems like he's describing to me, guys. He's describing the relationship between what he knows of between William right now and Kate. He's saying that basically, you know, they got back together. So there was some part of their relationship where they were having issues, they fell out, and they're getting back, they got back together. But something did not work because this man basically, he gave me the dating card, which is like William had put himself back on the market like he's some kind of single man. That's how I'm getting this, okay? He's basically, I think he's aware of William's kind of escapades and his sexual desires, so to speak. Like, you know, he gave me the desire card as if, you know, as a brother, she probably didn't go in depth as to what it is about him. But there's a possibility that she must have said something about his sexcapades and the things that she's not willing to do, kind of like, oh, I don't fulfill him in that way, and we're having issues. So there's something that they know about his sexual desires, but he also gave me the mind games. So he feels like William plays mind games with his sister. All right, what else y'all know about this relationship? Because I'm getting nosy. So they broke up at some point, or they had issues, because clearly, you know, you guys been saying that from the first oracle. They got back together. Now this man, he got options suddenly. Because this is what the dating card says. It says options. Okay, what else? What else do you want to tell me about this madness in which you guys know as siblings? So she did distance herself. So you guys feel that he's playing mind games of some sort with you or with your sister. He's been playing these games. What else? What else, Spirit? Avoidance. Back to this again. They keep referencing this avoidance. In hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. This represents Kate. They're saying that she's been in hiding, y'all. She's not communicating. They are unblocked. They're saying it in different cards. Unfinished business is what I got. Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, right? So it goes again with this reconciliation nonsense. It's like back together. They're almost referencing the fact that him and Kate's been having issues for a while, right? And he's been trying to do this reconciliation stuff with the sister. And like this kind of represents, like, as you guys can see, the woman, and she's kind of hiding behind the leaf, which is what I was telling you guys in the first oracle, where it's like they're unblocked because she's trying to avoid, you know, that thing is like when your siblings know the tea and you're kind of embarrassed, so you just don't come around anymore. But they're concerned about her now at this point. They're thinking something's really wrong. Oh, this is crazy. Let's see what else I can get out of this deck, and I'll move on to another one. But this is, what's the energy, guys? As siblings, Pippa and James Middleton. What do you know about Kate Middleton's relationship? What do you guys know? You guys are saying this reconciliation. You gave me twice, so it looks like Kate walked away at some point, or she wasn't really into this. And now she's kind of like hiding and cutting off communication with you guys. And as I read in terms of embarrassment or something, or not wanting to be quite honest, I don't know what that's about. Give me the cards on this relationship. What do you guys know about this relationship? His desires are taking him over, is what that is. He got options suddenly. Not surprised. Okay, what else? I'm going to shuffle again, because this means something. This definitely means something, but I can't really decipher what the heck that is. Okay, I'm kind of getting where this is going. Okay, so what I'm getting, guys, from these cards, and I know these cards are untraditional because they're kind of talking about the relationship, but I'm getting that, like, the pop-up card. So what they're saying is, after Kate somehow forgived William or whatever for whatever went on between them, the reconciliation, because they gave me this card twice to let me know that at some point there was a breakup. They're saying that somebody popped up. Someone possibly from the past, or someone that he just knew kind of popped up. Okay. And I'll give you guys the keywords on that. Surprise visit, reaching out, in person. So they're saying that somebody threw this relationship off when they got together. Okay. They were trying to work on their marriage, but somebody out the blue decided to pop up. Don't know how they reached out. It could have been in person, but they reached out somehow. Okay. And they kind of had that communication, conversation, expressed how they feel. So somebody popped up on William and was kind of like, hey, you know, I'm feeling this way. This is how I've been feeling. And it kind of took the relationship to a whole new turn, right? Then I got the stubborn, right? Which is bossy, selfish, and inflexible, right? So this card kind of represents both spirits, I think, and both energies. What they're saying is like their sister's a little bit stubborn, right? Like they've been talking to her about like probably ending the situation, right? And they also kind of gave me the selfish, which is probably how they feel about William, that he's a selfish individual. Now, this card, guys, has a different meaning, unknown caller. What's it's referencing is back to that block situation. So what they're saying is we try to reach out to her. She's stubborn. She kind of keeps hanging up on us. She's acting like she doesn't know we're calling her. So this is the energy, guys, I'm picking up from this deck. I'm going to pick up a lot. I'm going to do my other deck and see what comes out of it. But from what I take from this whole reading, based on what they know about this relationship and the cards they gave me for the relationship stuff, it seems like they knew that their sister was having a problem with this man. They kind of they did the reconciliation thing because it was brought up twice, okay? As you guys can see, reconciliation here on the top and reconciliation on the bottom. So this is a real thing, right? They know that their sister and this man had issues and they've been working it out. But they also gave me the dating. So they're thinking like, oh, he got new options. He's kind of putting himself back on the market like he ain't married. And this is all to chase his desires, right? Which I have been saying, guys, for a while, that this is a lot of the sexual stuff that he's into. Stuff that Kate probably is just not willing to do. They also say these mind games is what he likes to play. You know, then they gave me this card. Kate likes to avoid this because she's stubborn. She's stubborn. She doesn't want to face the reality of who it is that she's with. This is what, you know, is coming through spirit-wise. And they are saying that when they try to work their problems out, because I guess they've been having problems for a while, someone decided to pop up out of random, right? And decide to let them know, oh, I feel this way. And it's been throwing their relationship off track. So I take it could be Rose. It could be Rose coming through with this message of popping up on him. It seems like whatever issues they had for a while, they might have been working it out like a regular married couple. And they might have gotten back on track to a degree. But then someone popped up on him. And it kind of threw everything into left field is what I'm kind of getting. Because they gave me reconciliation twice in 2 different cards. So them not being together or struggling relationship-wise is a real thing. It seems like whatever it is, Kate tried to forgive him for, and they was doing okay. And then someone came out the blue and decided to just, you know, mess the whole thing up again. And, you know, like they said, they're on block, avoidance. She's stubborn, which is the same thing they're saying in the first Oracle deck is, you know, she don't really be trying to hear what they got to say as siblings. So I'm going to go into the emotional deck, guys, and see what I can find with that. See if there's anything else they know about this relationship or any opinions that they got on William. You know. But they're kind of, you know, Spirit's giving me a little bit of background. It seems like they've been having troubles for a while. It's not something just out of the blue that just started. They've been struggling. And they've been trying to work at their marriage is what Spirit is giving me. But somebody came out of nowhere and threw that whole situation off. So, and you know what? It makes sense because, you know, Rose has been rumored to be with this man since like 5 years ago. So the rumors were starting in 2019. So I'm wondering if that after the rumors started and he was doing some cheating back then, if, you know, Princess Catherine caught on and she was like, okay, you know what? This is done. And he kind of was like, okay, I got to work on my marriage. So he probably maybe decided to cut Rose off for a little bit or whatever that was. And now Rose decided to pop up out of nowhere. It's almost like, because this relationship is going on for 5 years, this so-called affair. So at some point it could have, you know, just went flat. But it seems like they rekindled something because now her name is being brought back up, right? Because her name was brought up 5 years ago, but it kind of got dismissed. Like no one was talking about this anymore. So I'm wondering if that's what Spirit is referencing. Like they were trying to work on their marriage as a married couple. And then here comes Rosebush. Shady. Okay, well, yeah, I see that. Okay. This is crazy. And you know, as soon as I start talking about Rose, that's the card that wanted to jump out. Shady. Ain't these O's shady? They sure are. These little home wreckers. Should be a crime. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. Just going to pull a couple more cards and see what we can get. All right. Sibling energy. Pippa Middleton. James Middleton. What do you guys know about this relationship? And how do you feel towards William? Just give me some cards. Sibling energy. What do you guys gossip about? Now that, you know, you said that you're not talking to Kate. She's avoiding you guys, or you feel like she's avoiding you. You don't know what's going on. You're paranoid a bit and scared. But what else do you guys want to share? What does Spirit want to share about this? All right, come through, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, guys, this is the second time my cards are filling up. What's going on with Spirit? Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to read this, but I'm going to turn them over anyway. Spirit's been getting a little reckless. You know, at first I thought it was Kathy throwing the cards in, but it seems like Spirit just wants to throw things. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it all applies. Spirit just let the whole thing fall out of my hand. Okay, so I'll tell you guys exactly what the heck. And they apply. So I know this is Spirit's work. Okay, I'll put these over here, guys. So I got the Shady card that randomly just fell out as I was talking about, you know. And back to the block again. They've been referring to this block now, guys. This is the second oracle. Third, actually. Did that happen in the last one? Yeah, the avoidance. They're really stressing they're being blocked from their sister. Okay? They gave me the Jezebel, okay? Make that what you guys will. They gave me the heartbreak for their sister. They gave me the fairy tale and the illusions. The princess is living in a fairy tale that's very phony. And Prince William is not Prince Charming. And they got shocking news. Now, I don't know what the shocking news is about. But I'm going to shuffle again. And hopefully Spirit don't throw nothing else in this fire. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's proceed to not throw things in the fire, please. Let's just try to get some answers without throwing things in the fire, if you don't mind. Thank you. All right, guys. Spirit just been kicking things out in a different way lately. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. All right, Pippa Middleton and James Middleton. What do they know? What's their fears? What's their relationship like? All right, I get where you're going with that. Definitely get what you're going with this. Guys, they are complaining through these cards. These oracle cards, they are complaining in their own way. I'm going to pull one last card. All right, guys, give me your last card as the final card, Spirit. What is this? Let me go ahead and shuffle. Slice. And then we're going to wrap this up, guys, because I already know this video is probably getting a little bit on the lengthier side. But I just wanted to see what the siblings are feeling in the oracle, okay? All right. How does James and Pippa Middleton feel towards William, their sister, their situation? Final card, Spirit. Final card. Last one for the road. We just want to know. Y'all gave us shocking news. Not sure what that's about. They got some kind of news. Don't know if it's a cancer diagnosis or what that is, but I'm going to pull one last card, guys. All right. Damn. See, I be getting okay. So I told you guys about the Shady. I'll go through them quick again. The Shady came up. You know what that's about. They said Rose and William are shady people. Blocked. They've referenced this several times, okay? They're referencing the floozy, the Jezebel. Through the Jezebel coming around, poor little Catherine is heartbroken, okay? They're saying the princess is living in an illusion. This fairy tale, it smells of caca. It's phony. They got some shocking news. Not sure what that is, but I got a last card that might got something to do with something. Shocking news. They're saying their sister's coming through with this bull crap of being fake busy. They tired of it. right? And I got the queen bee energy. Like I'm secure, confident, boss, you know what, career focus. So this is what she's giving them when they're trying to reach out to her, right? This might be from, like I told you guys about this narcissist stuff where men try to push away the women, you know, the woman's family. So she might be going, I'm busy, guys. I'm busy. I'm okay. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm just focused on what I got to do. That nonsense. But then they gave me this, the legal matters, which is divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, and traffic. So the shocking news, guys, might be that the siblings believe that they're heading for a divorce. Y'all, I rest my case with this stuff. So what it's looking like, guys, is I know people are saying that, you know, Kate might, you know, have other issues, but Spirit is giving me a divorce right now that's about to occur. That they have been struggling for a long time, or this is what the siblings are thinking. Because I'm picking their energy. I'm not picking up on Kate's energy or anyone else's. Just what Pippa and James, brother and sister, is thinking about this situation. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up because this video is very long. And tell me what you think in the comments section. Do you think there's a possibility that they're going through a divorce? Because this is the shocking news I'm getting, right? All right. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think about what I'm getting in the Oracle, all this blocking that's going on, that they can't get to their sister. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.